Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Dragonfly Perspective. It's meant to be the three of us, as usual. Um, Daryl, myself, and Paula. Unfortunately, life happens, and it is the summer holidays, and Paula and Daryl, unfortunately, cannot make it this evening. But I was already logged on, I was ready to go live, so I thought, why not? I'll just come along for a few minutes and talk with you about our travel business and what's been happening this week. Um, so I think yesterday I was talking to you on tea, treat, and travel about my Bahamas trip. So my Bahamas trip I booked through the Getaways, and in the Getaways we have um, usually week-long stays. So it's part of our Dreamcation platform. So in the Dreamcations platform, we have getaways and world tours. You hear me talking a lot about world tours, like Dubai, New Orleans, Crete, Malaga, Venice, Prague. I've been on quite a few world tours. I've also done quite a few getaways. So Bahamas that I booked 2 weeks for, which I was talking to you about yesterday, is getaways, which is slightly different to a world tour. So with a getaway, you can take whoever you want to go with. You can go on your own. We have one apartment booked that is a one-bedroom unit that sleeps four. So there's a bedroom plus a sofa bed, and the other unit we have is a two-bedroom unit with a full kitchen, and that sleeps six people. So you have two bedrooms, each with a double. So it might be one double and one twin, and a sofa bed. So these are so many different options that we have on our platform. There's so many ways you can save money using our very exclusive, very wonderful, very, how can I say? It brings joy. It is just absolutely wonderful. Um, and we get to travel all around the world. We get to meet new people. We get to enjoy new cultures, but for pennies on the dollar. Yeah. We save so much money on these trips that when the flights are a bit more expensive than we want to be, we can go, okay, it's not that bad actually. In the long run, we've still saved money. And I want to use the Bahamas trip specifically to explain that. So for the Bahamas trip, I have saved £3,400 on the 2 week trip. My flights cost me £1,000 each. So there's me and Sarah. So we've spent £2,000, but we're still saving £1,000. But now we've included flights. So it's win-win. But we don't just have getaways and dreamcations. We also have what we call the travel site. And those are wholesale prices. There's so many different aspects of this membership that it's just something that is useful all the time for when you go on holiday to book your activities. So if you're going to a sea life centre, where in your whatever place you've gone to, um, you can book your tickets. When we were in Dubai, we could have booked our tickets in our back office for all the trips we did. When I was in New Orleans, exactly the same. So whether you're doing a little bus ride, what they're called, the tour buses, you can get your tickets in the back office, which is usually cheaper than the ones you get online. So either way, you're saving money. Also, going back to this actual example, um, Bahamas with a £3,000 saving. Right. If you think about the £3,400 saving, that pays for, let me work this out. How much would that be? Over 3 years of membership. I'd have to work it out completely. I'm not 100%. I hadn't thought about doing this before. So I should have had a look and thought about this. I hadn't actually thought I was going to talk about this, as I was expecting to be going live with my friends. But yeah, the trip I went to New Orleans was £1,700 saving, and that was a year and a half's worth, 14 months worth of membership, and that was 1,700. So if we work it out, and I'm sure we can work it out. If I could find my calculator on my phone, I'd work it out. Yeah, so 1,700 times 2 is actually 3,400, which is exactly what I'd saved. So if I was saying it was 14 months before, double that. But it's actually more than that, because 14 months also includes the enrolment fee, which you wouldn't be doing again. So it's only for one time. I will work it out properly and let you know exactly how much that works out at. Um, but yeah, we have so many different ways to save money, and then we know all the tricks and hacks to save money on your flights and how we can help you save money. But it's also a team effort. So the team, Dragonflies Voyages, is the UK-based team, with Paula being our leader in the team, and then you have Daryl and myself. But there's a few of us here in the team, and we're all very friendly, very approachable. So if you wanted to talk to any one of us, you could come and meet us online. Say you want to meet us in person, and we will come and find you and meet you halfway if it's too far. Come and have a cup of tea with you and have a chat. But we're all very friendly, very easy to get along with, and we'd love to share what we do with all of you, because we absolutely love it. I'm desperate to find out exactly how much money I was going to save. Yeah, I will definitely work that one out and sort it. But I won't try and do it because I can't think and talk at the same time, apparently. But yeah, having this group of people has made such a difference to me. It's not just about the travel personally, it's about the community, it's about having fun together. Um, whether I'm going away with my family, like I am to the Bahamas, or whether I'm going on a world tour with friends like Daryl and Paula, or meeting new friends that I've met online but not in person. You know, there's just so much that is good for your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health. It's all about wellness. It's not just travel. I think travel is definitely a necessity. It's not a luxury. It helps us all with everyday life. You know, when we can go away on holiday and just chill, relax, regenerate. I can't even say the word. Regenerate our own energy levels. You know, that's what holidays does for us. So, a lot of people will say they can't afford to go on holiday. Well, come and have a chat with us, because this is exactly why we do what we do, because we want to make it affordable for every one of you to be able to go on nice holidays, to be able to go on any holidays. It would be amazing. So just come and have a little word, and we will hopefully all be here next Wednesday. So thank you for spending a little time with me. And I'm sorry it was just me and not my friends. Hopefully, we'll be back together next Wednesday for another Dragonfly perspective. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Bye for now.